Last weekend, 3 men were arrested after gunshots were reported in Cedar Park. We're now getting a closer look at the drone team, which made the arrest possible. Fox 7 Austin's Marco Bittnell joining us live in studio with a closer look at the Williamson County drone team. Marco.
Well, we're seeing drones being used more across all walks of life. That's no different in law enforcement. The Wico Sheriff's Office tells us that their drones are sent on flights around once per day, assisting in operations while helping to keep officers out of danger. Fireworks sounding off on the 4th of July, but in Cedar Park, they were mixed with gunshots.
That's something that you want to resolve as fast as possible.
Just after midnight, officers are rushing to the scene, but in the dark, finding the suspects would be easier said than done.
You're walking around and you're blind until you actually see them, and they may see them before you see them.
But it wouldn't be impossible, and the biggest help would come in the form of a drone from the Williamson County Sheriff's Office.
The pilot on that incident actually was able to use thermal imaging to detect those suspects and locate them, and he actually was able to give them commands over the PA system to get them to surrender to the officers that were closing in on them.
3 suspects would surrender, and in their possession, 7 firearms could be seized, including 2 illegal Glock switches. It was one of the latest cases in which drones have been used as a difference maker.
There's probably a drone flight by one of our pilots, at least once a day.
The Williamson County drone team has been in service for around 5 years now and has grown to a 12-pilot team. And as the years have progressed, so have the drones.
Since then, the technology has greatly improved, and we're able to do a lot more things than we could then.
Estimated at around $15,000, the department's drones are equipped with thermal imaging, PA systems, and state-of-the-art cameras. They're used in calls all over the county, from helping to assess the damage of traffic accidents, to finding someone in a search and rescue operation, to some of the most dangerous situations, such as a police standoff.
We can actually fly a drone into the residence to either see where the suspect is, or if they're injured or anything like that, to reduce the risk to the officers.
The drones are so nimble, they can be used to clear rooms before an officer even has to step foot in the building.
We can check an attic, we can check closets, we can check bedrooms. If there is someone in there, we know where they are, so we can go straight to them.
Detective McKinney says that the demand for drones has grown so much, they try to have a pilot on call every patrol shift, often coordinating with other agencies to make sure that at a moment's notice, they can have eyes in the skies. Williamson County drone team tries to have a pilot on every single one of its patrol shifts. And Detective McKinney tells us that when they opened applications last year to become a drone operator, they received more applications than they had ever received before. Reporting in studio, Marco Bittnell, Fox 7 Austin News.